How's it going, my gamers in action? My name is Epic Games, and this is a top 5 video for you guys. And today, the topic of this top 5 video is top 5 skateboarding games. Now, most people don't really like skateboarding games, but there are a lot of them out there. Alright, and I'm just going to be listing off my top 5 favorites. But there is going to be one honorable mention in this list because there are so many great skate games that I love to play, and this honorable mention just did not make the cut. Now, let me just say, if you guys don't like the intro, if you don't like anything in the video, please just let me know in the comments and I will try to make it better because I love to take feedback and I love to make videos. So, here we go with this honorable mention. So, at number 6, I know you like the themed thing. Alright, here we go. So, S.K.A.T.E 3. Now, S.K.A.T.E 3 is the honorable mention because just there are too many great skate games out there, and S.K.A.T.E 3 is just not good enough to make this list. Now, everything else about this game is just mind-blowingly amazing. I love S.K.A.T.E 3 just because it has so much stuff you can do in it. Alright, I mean, glitches, alright, that's kind of how the physics of the game work. But, in this game, there are just so many cool things you can do. I mean, there's realistic, there's unrealistic, arcade, street skating, vert skating, or tranny, if you guys want to get technical, which is vert. And there's a ton of other things to this game, just because EA really does care about their fans, and when they want to deliver to their fans because they want to make money. But I hope there's gonna be a Skate 4 coming soon to the PS4 or the Xbox One, whatever. So at number 5, we have a very great game, and you'll see why. Skate 2. Skate 2 is on my list because it's just amazing. Skate 2 has a lot of things. So here's the story to this game. It's like 5 years after you get out of prison because you try to jump into the dam, the San Vanaloma Dam. San Vanaloma? Yeah, that's a bit. Dam illegally because, you try to get in a shot for the magazine and you get arrested, and your filmer, Retta, bails you out of jail after, I think, 5 years. And then, San Vanalona has been contaminated by security guards, and that's just what makes this game interesting. You can use services like Mike's uncapping, Big Black's security thing. He knocks out all the security guards, and the game was just good looking. For the time, it was just amazing. It was kind of slow though, but I enjoy the slower types of games. So at number 4, we have a very coincidental thing here, and it's Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. Now, I swear I didn't do this on purpose. Now, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 is just another one of those Pro Skater games that you need to play. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, there are no other Pro Skater games on my list because most of them I haven't actually played. So I'm not going to give something on the list that I haven't actually played, and I'm sorry about that. But here we go. So, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 was just, such a good game. Like, they really stepped it up. I also like the Bone Dolly in this game. Really cool. It just looks pretty cool when you're trying to do something. And Tony Hawk's Pro Skater is supposed to be more of an unrealistic game. You can make it realistic, but no one really does that with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. I mean, I never did it with Pro Skater 4, but there are other Tony Hawk games that maybe you can make it more realistic, like, American Wasteland and stuff like that, but those you can make it definitely unrealistic. So at number 3, we also have an amazing game, Skate. Just Skate 1, such a great game. Now, Skate 1 is definitely my favorite was definitely my favorite of all the skate games, as you can see, because it's on top of the list for the skate games. But I don't know, it's just something about this game that just really made me love skateboarding games. This was my first skateboarding game I've ever played. Actually, that is false. My first skateboarding game I ever played is on the list. It's not next, but it's on the list somewhere. But Skate is just, there were so many things about it. Like when you met up with a new pro, it showed you everything about them, like their sponsorships. And Skate was pretty fun, like the actual game Skate. Oh, such a fun game, and you can make it definitely unrealistic if you really wanted to, but I always use Skate as a realistic street simulator. At number 2, we have another coincidence here. It's Tony Hawk's Underground 2. Now, Tony Hawk's Underground 2 is definitely just an amazing game. Now, Tony Hawk's Underground 2, here's the story, kind of. So, you get kidnapped, kind of, you get kidnapped from your session in New Jersey, as from the first game, the first Tony Hawk's Underground, and then you go on the World Destruction Tour with Bam Margera and Tony Hawk, and you get picked on Tony Hawk's team, and there's a bunch of different stuff, and you meet up with special guests, like one of them is Jesse James, another one is Ben Franklin. They're both in the same one. And this game was just really fun because it just reminds you how cool these skateboarding games can be when they really try. Because, I mean, some skateboarding games weren't even that good, but this one was just awesome because of all the destruction you do, and yeah, that's pretty much why this game is awesome. At number 1, we have the one, the only Tony Hawk's Underground, the original Tony Hawk's Underground. This was on my list for my top 5 favorite GameCube games too. Now, Tony Hawk's Underground goes to number 1 on my list because, and for the sole reason, it's the first game I ever played. That's not the sole reason. I mean, it's just an amazing game. Here's the thing. It's the first skateboarding game I ever played. Nostalgic reasons, and just the game was awesome. I liked the storyline, and how Eric Sparrow just beats the crap out of you. Well, it doesn't actually, but he just makes you want to just hit him in the game. Even if if you're replaying the game, you don't want to do anything he says because for the sole reason he stabs you in the back. But you do beat him in the Tampa Am and get sponsored. And the sponsorship videos were awesome, like with Birdhouse and all that, Flip. Yeah, those are some. But yeah, that's why Tony Hawk's Underground does take the cake for me. So thanks for watching, guys. If you did enjoy this video, click the like button, subscribe, and please give me feedback in the comments and post your own list in the comments, because I would like to see your list. I like to see what people really like, and maybe y'all think about it. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and my gamers in action. I will see you next time.